Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television and Board Game. Today we've got a joint video for both sites. It is the unboxing of the Warhammer 40,000 Ultramarines Primaris Intercessor figure from Bandai. Now this is a figure that we've been waiting for. It's been about 5 months since it initially went on sale. We're super excited to open it up and show it off. As huge Warhammer fans, it's really cool to see these the property getting turned into action figures and collectibles beyond the amazing miniatures that Games Workshop puts out already. So excited to open up, excited to show this off, and excited to see what's inside. Now the box already is just some beautiful artwork, really cool look to it that just has us even more excited. And yeah, so I think let's just open up and show off what we're getting. I have not looked inside at all. This is a first look. First, I don't know why, but the inside's gold, and that's kind of cool in a weird way. Whatever. All right, so let's look at the figure. It is large. This is a pretty sizable figure. Kind of reminds me of like the 1/12 collective scale figures. Pretty decent height and size to it. Of course, we've got bolter, the bolt gun, knife, backpack. What other accessories can we have already? We got some hands. So yeah, I think at this point it's pretty clear as to what's inside and what we're getting. The bigger question is how does the figure hold up as far as quality? All right, we got some tape we got to get rid of. We've been waiting for a while for this figure. I think it retailed for, was it $100 or so? Which beat my prediction of, I said it was going to be about $125 to $150 based off of some of the other stuff that has come out from Bandai. So while expensive, it's still not quite as expensive as I expected it to be. Got tape. Let's get some tape. See, based off the fact that I have to undo all the tape, and we really do this live. There's no faking it here. Alright, so let's get the figure out. Let's get some accessories out. Of course, we need to get the Marine hooked up, at least the backpack, and then we'll do a hand swap. Alright, so let's look at the figure itself. The detail, I mean, it's pretty solid. The thing that immediately stands out to me as far as the figure is there's a lot of shading. It's not just straight blue. You can see the dark coloring around the legs especially. It's very, I want to say traditional painting style as far as Games Workshop figures. But this is what I would kind of expect from a GW figure of how to design and paint one with the very shading the way it is. Let's go with put the backpack on. Alright, so the other things that stand out to me is the plastic feels very toy-like. Not super high quality as far as the plastic itself. We can see already that the figure is getting a lot of issues standing upright, that I kind of have to force it forward. So that's kind of a disappointing thing already. That's not a good thing to have as far as the figure itself. It means posing is not going to be easy and going to be kind of a pain in the butt. So, just doing it upright, the figure falls. So, not all that good. That's kind of a bad thing. I actually will knock the figure for that immediately. Let's look at the joints. We got toes. Interesting enough, the toe is posable. There's a little bit movement of the foot left and right. Up and down, we've got a lot of movement. The knee is pretty jointed. It's not the kind of the double joint, it's only a single joint. The hip has got movement that we kind of expect, so that's good. Waist does turn, it's good. Movement at the waist or at the upper torso. Arm movement's pretty good. Arm is good as far as elbow. The fist is good for that movement. There's some good give on the armor, which is solid, and then the head moves pretty well. So as far as movement, we're looking at pretty solid. Still, this is not an easy figure to pose. That's a bad thing. The weight seems to be really off. There needs to be more weight, it seems, probably in the front to get really good poses down. Otherwise, it tips. So that's not a good thing at all. Alright, let's look at the bolter, the bolt gun. The detail is pretty decent. Of course, we've got the Imperial Double Eagle. The coloring is good. It's not quite as good as the Marine himself. We don't see quite the same shading. It feels like it's a lot flatter as far as coloring. The end of it's colored out, carved out, which is good. We got a red dot for the sight, which is good. But overall, like, the detail is kind of not really great, not horrible, but not all that impressive. As far as knife goes, kind of the same. There's some slight shading to it, but other than that, it's a fairly flat knife. A little bit of detail, but not tons as far as anything interesting. So an accessory, but not an accessory that you have to have. All right, let's see here. Let's look what poses we might be able to get out of this figure. I'm going to swap out some hands. And go from there. Alright, so we got 4 hands. We have 2 open and then 2 closed. The closed, obviously, to hold the weapons that you would get for the figure. So yeah, I'm thinking let's just go and throw out some of the hands and see how easy it is to pop them off. Alright, so that was pretty easy. Well, that came off way too easy. That's not necessarily a good thing. Alright, so that went back on pretty simply. That's good, I guess. Of course, that popped off again. Alright. Oh, so that's a closed fist. Oh, wait, I think I just put on the same fist again. Whoops. Put on the different one. Alright, so you pretty easily can get the hand on. It's about getting a bolter in. See if this helps at all as far as the posing. Alright, so that's way better. I will give them credit in that this seems the bolter balances out the weight of the figure. So in that way, good. Still not great, but good. And obviously it's going to be easy to go and do the traditional $40K Marine pose. Oh, well. And that popped off again. Yeah, so far this is not... It's not $100 worth. This is like a $20 toy. Alright, so we get a traditional pose. It's not bad, like, I don't know. This is really interesting. Like, I'm excited that this exists. The quality is just not quite there. The plastic feels kind of chintzy. You can see pieces are popping off really easily. The detail of the Marine's good. The weapons, not so much. And the balance seems to be really off. So unless you have the weapon in hand, like, the figure has to be posed in a really kind of stupid way. So overall, and even then, like, the shoulder isn't all that good. So this would be another problem that I've got. Is that shoulder right there looks really weird on the... So that would be the right shoulder. So, yeah. I'm a bit mixed, as I said. Like, excited this exists, kind of bummed for the quality. It's definitely not worth the $100 worth. If these came down to like 50, I would be a bit more excited about it. If it was 20, I would be definitely excited about it. So overall, it's a nice try, but generally kind of, I think, a swing and a fail. Still, it's definitely going on the shelf for display. Like, I think it's just a cool thing to have. And again, as a 40K fan, really excited that it exists, and hopefully we get more in the future that is of higher quality. Because as of now, this is kind of, it falls short. That'll be the nice way of putting it. It definitely falls short. So, nice try about Bandai, and then nice try GW, but better luck next time, I think, is the end result and thought of this. So, overall, a little bit mixed and a little bit disappointed, not going to lie. Definitely not worth the money. So, it is what it is. You know, when more comes out, we'll debate as to whether or not to get it, depending on what it is being offered. So, thanks for watching. Much appreciated. As I said, this is a dual video between Graphic Policy and Board Game Today. You can follow us at graphicpolicy.com on social networks, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, etc. And then same with Board Game Today, boardgametoday.com. Follow us on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, etc. So, you know, we got your latest board game news, or just game news in general, as well as your latest comic news. Follow us at all those sites. And, of course, subscribe to our videos. Much appreciated. So until next time, keep reading those comics, and get your game on. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.